So maybe it's time to pack and leave. But no, he's on the run right now because he cannot leave that compound. He cannot leave that compound. The moment that they gave him 48 hours to leave, and they were like, we will guarantee your safe exit, he came on with that same colonialist, imperialist mindset. I'm not gonna leave. I don't take orders from you. Like you are.
If you see me in the streets, better holler at me. Seeking for a beat, throw them dollars at me. I don't like defeat, take that away from me. You tryna be like me, you couldn't handle my story. But we gon' let you know, we gon' let you know. We gon' let you know, we gon' let you know.
Hey guys, how you doing? It's your boy Misterjaay, man. Hey, thank you for tuning in. Welcome back once again to another episode, man. And whoever sent you to me, however you got to my platform, I just want to say I love you, man. It's all love, man. And I just want to remind everybody that I drop vlogs daily on this platform, so you might as well just be a member of the team. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this vlog is just to let the whole world know that the former ambassador, French ambassador in Niger, is on the run. Yeah, I know it might sound cliche, but the French ambassador, the former French ambassador to Niger, is currently on the run. And a whole lot of you will be like, Jay, what do you mean by he's on the run? Well, you see, there is something called the Vienna Convention of 1961 pertaining to diplomatic relations. And there's an article that was rectified by a whole bunch of countries who attended. Article 9. That article states that immediately a sending state, a country sending a diplomat to another country, immediately the receiving country rejects the immunity, the diplomatic immunity. They are supposed to return to their countries immediately. And if they do not return to their country immediately, they will be considered persona non grata. Now, if you guys remember, man, the leader of the Niger coup, man, he did ask the French ambassador to leave the moment that the coup took place. He gave them 48 hours to leave. But being who they are, they vehemently rejected to leave. And then he went ahead to cut the light and water supply and food supply for these people. They were still very stubborn. He decided, okay, the last move is to reject, is to revoke that immunity, because he was working within international laws and regulations pertaining to diplomats. So he revoked that man's immunity. The moment he revoked that man's immunity, he sent a letter to the embassy. The moment that man received the embassy, I communicated with Champs-Élysées, France, in Paris. He was supposed to leave immediately. They gave him 48 hours to leave, and he still did not leave. Talk about entitlement. Talk about balls of steel. Talk about being in that master-slave mindset. He still didn't want to leave, and he still hasn't left. But from the moment that he got that letter served to him, the moment that he received that letter, the moment that he acknowledged the fact that he got that letter, he was no longer of any importance. They had rejected his visa. He was no longer needed in that country. So the coup leader issued a warrant for his arrest so that he could be arrested and tossed out of the country. Now, ladies and gentlemen, think about it this way. They give you a visa to visit a country, and your visa is maybe 3 months. And then while you are in that country, you are supposed to respect the rules and regulations, but you got to that country and decided that you would not, and then they revoked your visa. I don't know if you heard about the situation with the tennis superstar Djokovic. You remember the guy who went to Australia and he didn't want to get tested for COVID, and his visa was rejected immediately and he left the country. Think about it this way, but in this situation, it's with a diplomat. Now, I don't know about you, but I think the French and its people, I think the French ambassador, he set a new low. A new low. We've not seen this type of a low from a Western country. Why would you vehemently decide to stay in a country, in a continent where you yourself, you said they were poor, that you were helping them? Now they say, we don't need your help. You should, get out. You don't want to go. And that is because, as we all know it, as we all see clearly now, they have a secondary motive. Man, I've heard a whole lot of, French ambassadors, French ministers, politicians talk about, oh man, we were there helping them to fight insurgencies. We were there helping them to fight terrorists. But you guys have been there for so long, nothing has changed. How about changing the whole leadership? When something is not going, man, we switch up. So maybe it's time to pack and leave. But no, he's on the run right now because he cannot leave that compound. He cannot leave that compound. The moment that they gave him 48 hours to leave, and they were like, we will guarantee your safe exit, he came on with that same colonialist, imperialist mindset. I'm not going to leave. I don't take orders from you. Like you are in somebody's country and you tell them that you don't take orders from them. That's a new low, ladies and gentlemen. That's a new low. I didn't think that the French could go this low, but this is a new low for any diplomats. I mean, I dare you to send me an example of a diplomat who went to a country and his immunity was revoked, and they stayed in that country vehemently saying that they will not leave. And see, the funniest thing is, they keep saying that they will hear from the guy that is under arrest, their puppet, that they don't know, they do not recognize. They do not recognize the military, the juntas. They recognize just the man who was under house arrest. And see the two-tier mindset. In Gabon, they did that. They recognized it immediately. So why would you recognize a coup in a few other countries that have already orchestrated the coup, and you would not recognize it in another one? And let me quote the president of Uganda. They are there because of uranium. That is it. The natural resources. They are there under the camouflage. They are creating insurgencies. We should not go into the details. The intel is everywhere. We can all see that. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to say this because it seems as if we have a criminal, a French criminal out there in Niger, and he's hiding. He's hiding in that compound. He cannot go out. But let's see how long he can stay there. But mind you, man, the prime minister who was appointed by the coup leaders, the military juntas, man, say they're really talking. And he made it very clear. He made it very clear that they are there illegally. Yes, you are in our territory illegally. We asked you to leave, but you did not leave. But thank God, man, they're about to reduce the number of the French army in Niger. It's a good thing. Let them go home and let them go suffer. And I pray that whatever conversation, whatever discussion or agreements that they have, they should put the people of Niger's interest in front. Be off, France. Be off. So whatever you do today, however you want to go to sleep, know that we have a criminal on the run in the Republic of Niger. That's my time, man. Let's pray that they get this man and let's kick this criminal out of Niger pronto. I'm out of here.
Creation, reaction, God. Big up TRB family. Misterjaay, I see you. I know some artists don't do this. God bless you and your family.